Welcome to Simply Fishing Extreme, brought to you by Evinrude E-Tech. Spend more time on the water. Arden Reels, rule the water, made in the USA. Simply Fishing Extreme Marine, doing more than just keeping you afloat. Element 21 and the revolutionary carrot stick rods. Find Nissan of Maplewood, where elegance and dependability meet. Pose, maker of the Awaker, the Giant Jackpot, and the Havana Jack. I'm Bob Mesa-Cromer, your host, and I'd personally like to welcome you to the first cast of the rest of your life. Your next monster is only one cast away. And by 18 Tackle, where Marabou and Mylar meet teeth. And now, let's meet the Extreme Team. Bill, Fonda, Jason, Uncle Buddy, Tracy, Chad, and Mike are the Extreme Team.
Hi everyone, Bob Mesa-Cromer here. Driving my boat this week is Jason Apple from Champlin, Minnesota, and doing a very good job, I might add. In some cases, the events leading up to catching a muskie can be as exciting and as interesting as the catch itself. Truth is, Jason and I had been sitting on shore at Witch Bay Camp for almost 2 solid days, while the regulars of the lodge were out fishing Witch Bay proper and catching fish. However, the weather being what it was, which was in fact too rough for the Queen Mary, we opted not to fish on top of the regulars of the camp, but instead waited out until the weather improved and we could wander a bit further out into Andrews Bay and beyond. Well, into the second day, after realizing that the 40-mile-an-hour winds were just not going to subside, we decided to test ride my brand new Legend Alpha 211, which was setting under us. With the waves exceeding 4 feet, and I mean a real 4 feet, we opted to venture out, and what you're about to see are the results of that experience. I'll tell you this, I was more than impressed with the Alpha 211, as was Jason, as we covered miles of rough water. The ride and stability of the Alpha 211 proved to be in a league of its own. What I have since come to recognize is the smoothest, driest, fastest bass boat I have ever run in its class. This is one boat you don't want to judge until you drive. Simply incredible. In short, unbelievable. We'll be right back and let the results prove it for themselves. Oh, by the way, come see us at Simply Fishing Extreme Marine in Wyoming, Minnesota, and feast your very own eyes on this incredible fishing machine.
Really shallow. We will not be going in for lures.
I'm keeping it up.
Yeah.
Keeping it where I can see it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Come into the bag. Get the bag in the water.
Yep. There we go.
All right, here we go with that 90-mile-an-hour drift now. I don't know how we're going to do this. This wind is blowing at least 35 miles an hour right now, coming straight down the pipe. That fish took it when I went down to change the speed on the trolling motor. I didn't even see it coming.
I saw you.
Did it get in the air or what?
Oh yeah, you better believe it did.
Okay. I tell you what, we got a pretty good drift going right now.
Yeah,
I'm going to pull the trolling motor because we should be able to go by this. Careful back there.
Oh, she's twisting. She's twisting.
She hammered it, Jason.
Oh, she completely hammered it.
When you get her undone, just hold her up for the camera real quick and we'll put her back.
Sure thing. Open your mouth, buddy. Come on, there we go. 1 and 2. No, come on.
It's wrapped around her too, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. All right.
Man, she really skied on that thing.
She really skied. Unbelievable.
Go ahead, let's lift her up real quick. Nice. Good job. Oh, she got a scar, not from us. Look how
Nope.
chunky that fish is.
Yeah, this fin over here is pretty
Yeah.
well gone.
Yeah. Wow.
All right.
She had no
She
problem
got
eating.
some air. She got some air.
She had on that AK, huh?
Oh, just clobbered it. There she goes.
There she's gone, huh? Good job, big guy. Good
All
job
right.
with the net. Good job getting the fish out of the bag.
Wait till you see this hook. Wait till you see this treble hook.
Nice job.
Wait till you
Nice
see
job.
this treble hook. This thing is bent
Yeah, we'll get a new one on there.
so bad.
Want a split ring pliers or just take the hook off the bait? Or you got it?
Look at this. Look at that. Right there. Look at that.
That's a 7/0.
It is. Might be a 10 now. That thing's pretty wide. Wow.
Chunky.
Oh, definitely chunky.
I'll go ahead and straighten that back up. I'll go ahead and straighten this all back out. What I want you to do, if you would,
Yep.
control the motors up. So just fire up the big one,
Yep.
and we need to idle right back where we were, and
Okay.
we'll just continue on. We've got a pretty big point that comes off of here, Jason. There's boulders about 2-3 feet down. I'm going to take the boat into the wind. I'll get it turned and we're going to come down. We're going to shoot this. It's going to be fast. If they're on top of it and eating on these rocks, though, you could get bit.
Okay.
But there's going
Keep
to
the
be
baits up.
Yeah, keep them up high because we're not going to be able to go in and get them.
All right.
And it's going to be 2 foot down, 3 foot down, 5 foot, 1 foot. There's
Okay.
a bunch of various boulders in here. I'll try to stay out so we don't get much shallower than about 4 or 5 feet. Holy smokes, man. This stuff is nasty. That's okay, that's to be expected in this condition.
I know.
Let me know if you're free.
I'm free.
Okay. When I turn the boat the other direction, Jason, we want to start throwing downwind, okay?
Throw it downwind.
When I turn the boat.
You got it.
Okay, we're going to turn the boat. We're going to start throwing downwind. We're going to be throwing on big, big boulders.
All right.
Oh, Oh,
You know, I really don't have to tell you that it's windy or rough out here. I'm certain that you can see and hear that for yourself. However, I'll tell you that even under these conditions, we were able to fish our lures of choice with relative ease.
Wow.
Conditions such as these are often what a muskie angler finds themselves having to fish during their vacation periods. The lure of choice is the AK series blade baits, formerly known as bucktails, from the 18 Tackle Company. You can see their entire selection of products, the AK, the Mayaboo, the Assassin, the Avenger, the Agitator, and more on their website at www.18tackle.com. The AK series is made up of a combination of 2 custom-built bullet mylar skirts, rather than the mylar being wrapped on a hollow spring or a straw, which is the case with most, if not all, other mylar-skirted bucktails or blade baits. This added weight in our custom bullet mylar skirts allows for balance during the retrieve as well as the cast. They add weight, which allows the angler to cast directly into the wind if need be, and achieve distances that all others would fall short of.
So, good job. Okay, we have another serious issue with reefs out here, so I'm going to let you handle her.
All right.
You okay?
Yep.
I'm going to actually put the 250 in reverse
Okay.
and hold us.
All other double-bladed baits
Because there's
using
no other way we're
cupped
gonna do
blades
it.
would pull even harder than they do now if they were to implement these types of weighted skirts, making it nearly impossible to enjoy fishing them with normal muskie equipment. Your body has only so many casts in it each day. Why work harder when you can fish smarter with
Everything
18
okay?
lures?
Yep,
Needless to say,
yep.
for the easiest pulling, furthest casting double-bladed baits, you need look no further than 18tackle.com, where you can custom design just about anything you like at www.18tackle.com. While there, check out their components parts list and start building your own 18 lures with their custom 18
I got the big one
components.
running. I had it in gear to hold us.
Now she should be free.
Now, if she come in on that figure 8, she wanted that bait.
Oh, there was no doubt about it. There was no doubt about it.
She wanted that AK. It's too bad, you know, this is day 1. And we've been on the dock for what, 2.5 days?
2.5 days.
With 40-mile-an-hour winds, persistent, sustained 40-mile-an-hour winds.
Cold temperatures.
Cold, yeah.
Rain.
We got up this morning, 59-degree water. The water temperature 2 days ago was 80. We're sitting at 67 right now on these points.
And about 36 degrees last night, air
Yeah,
temperature.
36 air, yeah,
Yep.
in August.
Right? Yep.
That's a nice fish.
Oh yeah. Now this is probably about a 45, I'd say. 44, 45.
She come
right?
off of that edge, yeah. She come out, she looked there, she's under that AK, and I went, okay, you want to do this? Let's go.
Other
Dance.
tail a little bit beat up.
Yeah, a little beat up. Not from us.
Nope, nope.
She's been caught before.
Nice
Superb.
fish.
Yeah, good job.
Nice fish. There she goes.
All righty.
Now whose idea was this anyway?
To fish the wind?
No.
Oh, to come here?
Yeah, to come out. To come out, leave the
Wasn't
dock.
my idea.
Of course.
When these skies turn clear after this front goes through,
Yep.
it's going to be a different bite. But we're gonna enjoy that water warming up and these bigger fish maybe coming out to play.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not going to see the activity we're seeing now, I don't think, until low light. But we'll work all the way up this entire shoreline here. There's all kinds of fingers of rock coming out. And if you target those fingers of rock, those fish could be laying right up on there. And the rock in here is really jagged. This side of the lake has got super, super jagged rock. Get down around, you know, Sabaskong and down in the bottom into the lake, you got a lot of round rock, but up here, it's really jagged. Do a 5-0 fish.
From your lips to God's ears.
Pardon me?
From your lips to God's ears.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a 50.
The musky gods, that is.
Musky gods. The blades kick right off the bat, don't they?
Oh yeah. No delay whatsoever.
Yeah.
Another thing I noticed about them, they seem to be a lot tougher,
Tougher?
stronger,
Stronger?
so they're not gonna, you know, lose their shape like a Colorado blade tends to.
Do they?
Yep.
See, I don't throw the
And then
cup-
they don't spin.
Yeah, they don't spin. I don't throw the cut blade because they pull too hard. We could easily put a cut blade in the line and let people choose, but I guarantee you I'm wasting money because when they throw one of these with the pounder blades on them,
Yeah.
they don't go back to a cut blade.
Right.
People find this and go, holy smokes. And you can, one hand, figure 8 them.
One hand.
One hand. I'll do it for you. Easy as pie. Watch this. Easily figure 8 any one of our pounder blade lures, watch this. Do that with a big cut blade.
Right.
And that's my left hand. It's easier with my right.
You don't have as much drag on your blade.
Nope. They're amazing how easy they pull.
Yeah. They cut through the water really nicely.
Yeah.
I really don't care where you fish muskies. When the clouds come in, these fish start to roam. They relax their instinctive, cautious nature and become much more the predator we all seek. Problem is, when the water temps are diving like a free diver for oysters, the big fish go MIA.
Get it out?
This is due to their metabolism being significantly reduced, as their need for feed is also reduced, not unlike any other cold-blooded creature in this case. The little guys, on the other hand, don't care. They're burning up calories as quickly as they can consume them. Therefore, any low-light periods you encounter should be more productive in terms of success for mid to smaller sized fish. Now that we understand that, let's examine our locational choice. We headed straight for the windy points right off the bat and scored as if we had written the playbook. However, the winds continued to increase, not decrease, and we found ourselves seeking calmer waters, not for the fish's sake, but for ours. I chose a protected area behind an island so we could enjoy fishing a bit more. The rocky nature of the area predicted there should be bait fish high upon the structures seeking their comfort zone. The area we were fishing has a huge population of whitefish which can and will come shallow in these conditions, preying on their preferred forage. Our goal was to find the predator that would already be in position looking for that prey. Moving in front of nature will put tons of fish in your boat, providing your reason and direction are correct. Try what we're trying the next time you experience these very harsh conditions and see if your game isn't improved. And in the process, you might want to try a gold nickel bladed, golden nickel skirted AK-10. Attach that to your leader and see if it isn't hot.
I got a fish. Fish. Right here.
Good.
Got one.
Okay, hey, I gotta get in. I gotta get in. Stay with it. Nice fish. Good job. Stay with it. You're good. Stay with it.
There she goes. In the bag.
Good job, young man.
There we go.
Oh,
Right off that rock.
yes, indeed. They're using the rocks right now.
Yep.
Big time.
With this wind.
Yeah, big time. Okay, here's what I want you to do. I'll handle her, and I want you to take the boat, fire up the big one,
All right.
and ease us back
Backwards.
a little bit. No, hang tight. We might be all right.
Okay.
If that's the case, yeah, we're good. Go back where you were. I'm going to slide you your fish.
Okay.
Get your tools ready.
Yep.
Got it?
Yep.
Okay, it's yours. I should be able to manage this with the trolling motor, so nice job. I was at the end of my cast.
Honestly, when she hit,
Yeah?
it did not feel like a fish.
Really?
She really didn't just whack it. I mean, she just almost gave up as soon as she got it. And for a second there, even when I thought I had a fish, I thought it might be a pike.
Yeah, well, she got it. Yeah, she come right off that rock though, huh?
Absolutely hit it. I mean, 2 feet in front of it.
We have those kind of conditions right now. I'm telling you flat out. This is our third fish in less than probably an hour and 15 minutes. Wind's blowing 40 miles an hour out on the face of this thing. We crawl behind the island. We are fishing bald bear rock. The reason for that, low light. Fish are crawling up on top of the rock structures. There's not a lot of weed down in this area of the lake. The rusty crays are pretty much taking care of that. So it is a rock fishery. You get her? I've been gill raked plenty this year. Watch that net. The net's teetering.
Yep. All right. Here we go.
Okay. Good job. She ate that
Probably
gold.
not as fat as the other ones, but
No, it's still a nice fish.
still a nice fish.
Keep adding them up.
Yep. Let's get her back in the water and see if we can find a bigger one.
Yeah, exactly. I actually thought that fish was bigger than that when I looked down and saw the head open.
Yeah.
I thought you were into a 46 or 7.
So did I.
Yeah. Because her head was wide open, her mouth was, and that gold on gold AK was so bright in her face.
Yeah.
That's gold blade and nickel blade both, isn't it?
It is. Same one you were talking about last night?
Yep,
in
that's the one. It's a killer color.
Yep.
That gold. You know, people don't think about it, but whitefish are actually a goldish hue to them. They're not white and they're not silver. They've actually got gold in them. They got flecks if you look down the side of them. They're very goldish looking. The algae's a lot thinner here
Sure is.
than in the bay. Well, folks, you only witnessed 1.5 hours of a 5-day event. Imagine what could be on the horizon. The wind subsided, the sun returned, and well, things got back to normal, meaning we had bright skies and tough conditions. Now, who predicted that? Question is, do we have the skills, the patience, the wherewithal to find these elusive monsters? My 100th over 50 is out there, but where? And how about Jason's personal best? Well, that in and of itself would be quite a feat. If what you are witnessing right now is any indicator, you might want to be right here next week at Witch Bay Camp for part 2 of this experience. On behalf of everyone at Witch Bay Camp, Gail, Steve, Mike, Dick, and everyone that makes these trips so special, we'd like to say thanks. I'd also personally like to thank you for choosing Simply Fishing Extreme for your viewing pleasure. Give us a call at 1-800-222-8775 and join us on a trip. God bless, and please practice CPR, catch, photo, and release. The future of fishing depends on it.
Looked like she wolfed the entire jackpot.